stars were ours to hold. We painted skies in shades of gold, but every promise slowly fades, like echoes lost in yesterday. I reached for you, but you slipped away, a shadow where the sunlight used to stay. Dreams collide and hearts divide. We broke the pieces we tried to hide. Love was fire, but it burned too bright. Now I'm left alone in the quiet night. Dreams collide, dreams collide. We built a castle out of glass, fragile walls that couldn't last. I still hear laughter in the rain, but every memory cuts like chains. I held on tight, but the tide was strong. We lost the rhythm, we lost the song. Dreams collide and hearts divide. We broke the pieces we tried to hide. Love was fire, but it burned too bright. Now I'm left alone in the quiet night. Dreams collide, dreams collide. If love was never meant to stay, why does your ghost still call my name? If letting go is what is right, why does it feel like losing life? Dreams collide, dreams collide. Dreams collide, no place to run. We turn to ashes under the sun. I gave you everything, I gave my fight, but I can't bring back what died tonight. Dreams collide, dreams collide. Oh, 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 oh. Now I walk this road alone, searching for a place called home. But in my heart you still reside, even as our dreams collide. The night is quiet, stars are guiding me. Wheels keep turning on this endless melody. No map, no sign, just the echo in my mind. Searching for a place, a piece of me to find. On this lonely highway, I'm learning who I am. Every mile I wander, I understand. The silence whispers louder than a crowd. I'm finding freedom where I'm not allowed. Shadows fading as the sunrise paints the sky. Hope is riding with me, I don't need to ask why. Past behind me like dust upon the road. Future's waiting where the light will overflow. On this lonely highway, I'm learning who I am. Every mile I wander, I understand. The silence whispers louder than the crowd. I'm finding freedom where I'm not allowed. Maybe solitude's a friend I never knew. Maybe broken dreams can lead to something true. The road keeps singing and it calls my name. I'm not lost and changing, never quite the same. On this lonely highway, I'm learning who I am. Every mile I wander, I understand. The silence whispers louder than the crowd. I'm finding freedom where I'm not allowed. Lonely highway, guiding me home. Lonely highway, I'm never alone. The city sleeps, but I'm wide awake, counting the echoes that my heart can't shake. You said forever under pale moonlight, but forever faded with the morning tide. Your words still haunt me like whispers in the rain. I reach for you, but nothing feels the same. Midnight promise broken at the dawn. You swore you'd stay, but now you're gone. I keep holding shadows, chasing your name. Midnight promise burning like a flame. Photographs scattered across the floor. Memories linger, I can't close the door. Every I love you feels like a ghost, the kind of truth that hurts the most. I still remember your hand in mine so tight, but promises shatter when morning kills the night. Midnight promise broken in the dawn. You swore you'd stay, but now you're gone. I keep holding shadows, chasing your name. Midnight promise burning like a flame. Did you mean the words you said, or were they dreams inside my head? I bleed in silence, lost in the past. Midnight promise never meant to last. Midnight promise broken in the dawn. You swore you'd stay, but now you're gone. I keep holding shadows, chasing your name. Midnight promise burning like a flame. Under the stars I wish for your light. A midnight promise that still won't die. Alone with the pain I can't let go. A midnight promise I'll never know. Shadows fall where memories lie. I hear your voice in the silence of the night. Every word you left still cuts so deep, but the fire's gone, nothing left to keep. I tried to hold on, I tried to stay, but the wind keeps blowing you away. In the ashes of yesterday, crown of broken dreams, but I won't decay. I rise from the ashes of yesterday. The streets we walked are empty and cold. Your ghost still lingers, but it's losing hold. I burned the letters, I burned the pain. Now I'm learning how to breathe again. The scars remain, but I won't hide. I'll face the storm, I'll turn the tide. In the ashes of yesterday, I find the strength to walk away. No more chains to pull me down. I'm stronger now, though I wear the crown of broken dreams, but I won't decay. I rise from the ashes of yesterday. Can you hear me screaming out your name? But the echo fades, it's not the same. I lost the battle, but I won the war. I don't need your shadow anymore. In the ashes of yesterday, I find the strength to walk away. No more tears will drown my soul. I'm taking back what you stole. Through the fire I find my way. I rise from the ashes of yesterday. Ashes fall, but I will stay. Oh, I'll rise from the ashes of yesterday. Poured my whole heart out in a paragraph, a last-ditch effort, a desperate photograph of what we were, what we still could be. I hit send and I set my whole soul free. I wrote, I miss you. I wrote, let's make it right. Staring at my words in the pale blue light, hoping for a sign, just any little sign. And I watched the little check marks on the screen, a single gray, the loneliest I've ever seen. Then two gray ticks, my hope begins to rise. You're online now, I see it in your eyes. Just your status line, a little dot of green. The most important moment that's ever been. Then the gray turns blue and my world turns cold. A story finished, a future unsold. No angry words, no long and sad goodbye. Just the color of the ocean in a digital sky. Two blue ticks have taken lies, I would have taken seeing tears in your cheating eyes. But you gave me nothing, a void of empty space. You erased our whole existence without a single trace. All of our history, every laugh and touch, deleted with a silence that hurts so much. It hurts too.
Music explodes into a powerful, cathartic climax, crashing drums, a soaring string orchestra, and powerful piano chords. It's the full emotional breakdown, the peak of the heartbreak, lasting for about 45 seconds before abruptly cutting down.
And the gray turns blue, and my world is cold. My story's finished, my future is unsold. No final words, no reason why, just the color of your silence in a digital sky. Two blue ticks was my only reply. You left me on red, and you let me down. You left me on red. You just left me on red. Moonlight falls on empty streets, shadows whisper where our hearts would meet. Every corner carries your name, but nothing feels the same. I reach for the echoes, but they fade into the dark. All I have left now is the ghost of who we are. Echoes of the night, calling out to me. Your voice is a river, but I can't set it free. Every dream we made is burning in the sky. I'm lost in the silence of your last goodbye. Photographs lie scattered on the floor. Memories linger, I can't close the door. Your laughter drifts like smoke in the air. I chase the sound, but you're not there. I reach for the echoes, but they fade into the dark. All I have left now is the ghost of who we are. Echoes of the night, calling out to me. Your voice is a river, but I can't set it free. Every dream we made is burning in the sky. I'm lost in the silence of your last goodbye. Do you hear me when I call your name? Do you feel the fire or just the flame? Every heartbeat breaks, it cuts me through. I'm drowning in the shadow of you. Echoes of the night, calling out to breath. Your touch is a river, but I can't forget. Every star above is a tear in the sky. I'm 3 a.m. The moon is pale and high. You're in your favorite armchair with a question in your eye. Of course you're not here. I know that it's just me, but tonight your ghost is good company. 'Cause there's a few things that we never got to say before the silence took it all away. So I pour 2 glasses, one for me, one for you. And I'm having conversations with your ghost again. I'm winning arguments that I lost way back then. I'm finding all the words that I could never find. It's the only way I know to leave the past behind. Conversations that I only tell myself. Remember last fight, standing by the kitchen door. You said I was too much, that you couldn't give me more. I just stood there crying. My voice was small and thin, but tonight the woman that I am lets the real words in. I tell you that your more was never enough for me, and my too much was everything you were too scared to be. And your ghost just sits there and finally understands. 'Cause I'm having conversations with
Simple guitar break, playing the main melody. It feels less lonely now, more thoughtful and resolved. The reverb is still there, but it feels warmer, clearer.
So this is our last talk. I think we're finally through. Goodbye to your ghost, and goodbye to you. The air is heavy where I stand, like time's got claws and won't let go. The wind whispers your name, I know, but I don't answer. I don't understand. The echoes call, they pull me near. This place is loud with what we were. Here we are, where we used to be. Every stone, every shadow, a piece of me. I see your face in the fading light, but it's just a trick of the haunted night. The grass remembers every step. Our laughter's buried in the ground. I swear I hear it soft, profound, but it's only silence, only regret. If I shout your name, will it break the spell? Or will it bind me tighter, this endless well? I'm drowning in the ghosts I see, in the hollowed halls where we used to be. call. Footsteps fade into the night, leaving only silence in the light. I reach for something I can't hold. Dreams are slipping, growing cold. Fading memories like whispers in the rain. Pieces of tomorrows swallowed by the pain. We were golden once, now just broken streams. All that's left behind are fading memories. Aging memories like whispers in the rain. Pieces of tomorrow swallowed by the pain. We were golden once, now just broken streams. All that's left behind are fading memories. Pages torn apart, stories left unfinished in my heart. Promises we couldn't keep, now they haunt me in my sleep. I try to run but I remain caught inside this endless chain. Fading memories like whispers in the rain. Pieces of tomorrow swallowed by the pain. We were golden once, now just broken streams. All that's left behind are fading memories. Time away, it steals away the night. Dreams dissolve before the morning light. If I could turn it back, I'd make you stay, but shadows only drift away. Fading memories still echo in my mind, searching for the moments I'll never find the pain. We were golden once, now just broken dreams. Forever we remain are fading memories. Fading memories. Fading memories. Fading memories. Drifting far away. Drifting far away. The room is dark, just one little light from this rectangle held so tight, tracing your name on the cold hard glass, watching the minutes and hours pass. The clock on the wall says it's way past 2, and the whole wide world has shrunk down to you and this tiny screen, and the space between. My heart does a little jump in my chest, putting my patience to the test. Every car light that flashes by the pane, I think it's you, I whisper your name. I'm wondering if you're thinking of me too, in your own room, painted in shades of blue. I've got these digital butterflies flying in code, a nervous system on overload. Every time your name ignites the screen, it's the prettiest torture I've ever seen. A fluttering hope, a beautiful mess born from a Wi-Fi signal and a simple yes. These digital butterflies, oh, they're so alive. too much? Should I take it slow? Analyze the emoji, the punctuation mark, a tiny breadcrumb trail here in the dark. I'm hanging on to every word you choose. It's a silly game I'm terrified to lose. With every pulse of the network's pull, and my heart does that little jump in my chest, putting my sanity to the test. Every phantom buzz I think I feel makes me question what is and isn't real. I'm wondering if you feel this way too. This crazy connection, shiny and new. I've got these digital butterflies flying in code, a nervous system on overload. Every time your name ignites the screen, it's the prettiest torture I've ever seen. A fluttering hope, a beautiful mess, born from a Wi-Fi signal and a simple yes. These digital butterflies, oh, they're so alive. Is it real, this feeling that I'm in, this rush of blood right underneath my skin? All from a picture and a couple lines, blurring the edges and crossing the signs. Can a heart really fall through a digital wave? Is this a fragile feeling I should save? Or is it just a temporary high under a digital sky? I've got these digital butterflies flying in code. My whole damn system's on overload. Every single time your name ignites my screen, the prettiest torture or the sweetest pain I've ever seen. A fluttering hope, a beautiful mess. How did I get here from a simple yes? These digital butterflies, God, they're so alive. Digital butterflies. Just digital butterflies flying for you all night through. I remember summer, the carnival lights, a splash of crimson on those dizzying heights. You won the teddy bear, your laughter was gold, the brightest story I had ever been told. I felt the warmth of your hand in mine, a living color so vivid and divine. I swear it was real. I remember how it feels, but when I close my eyes to see it now, the details blur. I don't remember how to feel that rush, that electric burning hue. 'Cause it's just a memory in monochrome, a silent movie in a dusty, forgotten home. The fire engine red of your old car is just a shade of gray. The brilliant between the warning signs. I put our record on, I'll wait for the spark from that old playlist for two we built in the dark. I know the words that used to make me cry, but now it's just a simple melody passing by. I look at pictures where we're smiling wide, and I remember we were happy deep inside. But I can't feel it. Why can't I feel it now? 'Cause it's just a memory in monochrome, a silent movie in a dusty, forgotten home. The fiery sunset's just a shade of gray. The brilliant blue of the summer sky has washed and drained away. I know we were on fire, I can trace the faded lines, but all the colors gone now between the warning signs. And maybe this is healing, a wound that's turning scar, forgetting just how blindingly beautiful we really were. But it feels like I am losing you all over again, not in a sudden storm, but a slow and silent fading rain. I'm losing the feeling, but keeping the fact, a ghost of a story, a finished act. The music becomes a hazy, obscure, textured, sustained, ethereal string pad swell. Gently a clean electric guitar with heavy delay plays a simple, lonely arpeggio to the piano is sparse and distant. It feels like a dream fading. It's memory in monochrome, a silent movie in this empty home. The burning passion's just a shade of gray. The life we dreamed of has all drained away. I know that we were real, I can see the design, but all the colors gone. It's no longer mine. All the colors gone. It's really gone. You pass the aux cord with a nervous hand. Said, got a song you might understand. The car was quiet, the streetlights gold. The story waiting to unfold. I saw the title and I had to smile. Knew I hadn't heard that one in a while. You hit play and I softly sang along. And just like that, there was nothing wrong. And one song turned into three, then four. Tapped on your screen and I asked for more. It wasn't random, it wasn't by chance. It was like we were caught up in a secret dance. Every beat of the drum, a beat of my heart. And we're building it now, a playlist for two. A little bit of me, a little bit of you. Every memory in a melody, the unofficial soundtrack of you and me. It's more than just the rhythm and the rhyme. It's the story of us, one track at a time. You play that ballad about the summer rain. Said it helped you through a certain kind of pain. And I knew the lyric that you meant the most, the one about finding a friendly ghost. 'Cause I'd held that line inside my head for years, saved it for calming my own worst fears. And you just knew, yeah, you always knew. And one song turned into 10 and more. Every new track opened up a press play and let it be. Sunlight's different in this brand new room, chasing away the last of the lingering gloom. And for the first time in a year or two, a passing thought of you isn't painted entirely blue. I can almost smile, I can almost breathe at the bittersweet and tangled web we used to weave. And sometimes I press rewind here in my head, and I watch our story, everything we did and said. I see the beginning, I see the bitter end, not as your lover, not even as your friend, but just as a witness to a story that was mine. And I finally see the beauty in the whole design. I see the butterflies in a digital glow. I hear the playlist that we used to know. I feel the safety of a harbor in a storm. I feel the promise that would keep me warm. I feel the silence, I see the screen turn blue. I see the ghost of me and the ghost of you. It all plays back on a faded silver screen. And sometimes I press rewind here in my head, and I watch our story, everything we did and said. I see the beginning, I see the bitter end, not as your lover, not even as your friend, but just as a witness to a story that was mine. And I finally see the beauty in the whole design. And there's a fragile part of me that wants to scream and shout, go back and change and find a different route. But every chapter, every single tearful line wrote the person I've become, and that person's doing fine. Every single scar has led me to this peaceful day, and I wouldn't trade the lessons for an easier, painless way. No, I wouldn't change a thing. The music swells into a massive cinematic orchestral climax. It beautifully weaves in melodic motifs from safe harbor and the final chapter. It's a powerful sweeping musical montage of the entire album's journey. The joy, the love, the heartbreak, and the healing. It's grand, but ultimately hopeful, not tragic. So I press rewind one last time in my head and watch our story and put it to bed. I see the beginning, I see the final end, not as a victim, but as my own best friend. I was a witness to a story that was mine. Now I press play. I press play. The world is spinning at a crazy pace. Sirens crying all over the place. Deadlines screaming, got my armor on, fighting battles from dusk till dawn. I build my walls up brick by heavy brick. Learned all the secrets, mastered every trick to keep it all in, to never let them see. But then I walk right through your door, and I don't have to fight it anymore. The noise just fades into a distant hum, and all my ragged senses start to become still, so beautifully still. 'Cause you're my safe harbor, you're my steady ground, the only quiet in this roaring town. When the waves are crashing over me, you're the lighthouse that I need to see. I can anchor my soul, I can finally breathe. You're the calm in the storm, my sweet relief. With you I don't have to pretend I'm strong. I can admit to where it all went wrong. I can show you all my battle scars underneath the moon and all the stars. You see the cracks where the light gets in. You know the person deep beneath the skin. my sweet relief. All my life I've been a ship at sea, looking for a piece of land just for me. You didn't just build a dock, you built a home, a place where my weary heart is free to roam. And you never asked me to change a single thing. You just quiet the chaos and you let me in. You just let me my sweet relief, my sweet relief. Home. Through the night, but I can see shadows behind your eyes. You carry the weight that you never share, hiding the storms, pretending it's not there. The world may believe you're unbreakable, but silence tells the truth they'll never know. Silent tears falling where no one can see. Silent tears drowning the fire inside me. Behind the laughter, behind the fight, you're bleeding quietly through the night. Silent tears, they tell the story unseen. You walk through the crowd with your head held high, but deep in your chest 1,000 goodbyes. You guard every scar with a painted smile. Lonely hearts only break in style. I wish I could reach where the pain begins, to heal every wound you keep within. Silent tears falling where no one can see. Silent tears drowning the fire inside me. Behind the laughter, behind the fight, you're bleeding quietly through the night. Silent tears, they tell the story unseen. If only you could lay your armor down, I'd catch you before you hit the ground. You don't have to hide from me tonight. Let me be your voice, let me be your light. Silent tears, I can feel them calling me. Silent tears, like an endless melody. No more pretending, no more disguise. We're leaving quietly through the night. Silent tears, I'll turn them into a song. Silent tears, you're not alone. Silent tears, let them fall, let them go. winds blow, shadows stretch, but your face remains. Echoes of love in the pouring rain. Every drop reminds me of your name. Every thunder sounds like my pain. I reach for you, but you fade away. Just a memory I can't escape. Whispers in rain, calling out your name. I hear you in the storm, but it's never the same. Your voice is fading slow, drowning the night. I'm lost in the echoes without your light. Can't hide the emptiness burning deep inside. Footsteps vanish on the broken ground, yet your silence is the loudest sound. Every tear is falling with the sky. Every lightning strikes where we said goodbye. I hold the ghost of a love once true, but the storm keeps pulling me back to you. Whispers in rain, calling out your name. I hear you in the storm, but it's never the same. Your voice is fading slow, drowning the night. I'm lost in the echoes without your light. Can you hear me through the thunder's cry? I'm breaking, but I don't know why. The storm keeps singing our last refrain. A love that's gone, yet it still remains. Whispers in rain, calling out your name. Calling out your name. You in the storm, but it's never the same. Your voice is fading slow, drowning in the echoes without your light. Keeps falling, it hides my pain, but I'll always hear your whispers, whispers in the rain. In the silence of the night, I hear the echoes of our fight. Every heartbeat fades away like a shadow that won't stay. We try to hold the moments tight, but they slip into the sky. Now I'm chasing memories that are falling out of sight. On the wings of time we're flying. Through the storm we kept on trying, but the past won't let us hide. It's a journey we can't rewind. On the wings of time we collide. Destiny's a fragile flame, never burning quite the same. We were written in the stars, but the distance feels too far. We collide. Every second turns to dust. All we had was built on trust. Now the hands of fate decide where our broken hearts reside. On the wings of time we're flying. Through the storm we kept on trying, but the past won't let us hide. It's a journey we can't rewind. On the wings of time we collide. Maybe love was meant for us to hold. Maybe Dinner's getting cold on the porcelain plate. You're sitting right across, but it feels miles away. I'm tracing patterns on the tablecloth thread. 1,000 conversations are dead inside my head. The clink of your fork on the side of the dish is the only answer to my silent wish that you'd look up just for a second. Look up, and I open my mouth, but the words won't align. Just another casualty on this broken battle line. I wanna scream, I wanna cry, I wanna ask you why, but all that comes out is a quiet sigh. And we're stuck in the loudest silence I have ever known, where the space in between us has terribly grown. It's not empty, it's screaming with all that we don't say. It's the sound of a great love slowly fading away. A symphony of sorrow, a hurricane held in. This is the sound of the end beginning. Remember driving, singing till our lungs were sore. We don't even turn the radio on anymore. We used to talk till sunrise painted the sky. Now I don't even know how to catch your eye. We share a bed, but we sleep back to back on our own little islands, faded to black. And I wonder, do you even wonder too? 'Cause we're stuck in the loudest silence I've ever known, where the space in between us has terribly grown. It's not empty, it's screaming with all that we don't say. It's the sound of a great love slowly fading away. A symphony of sorrow, a hurricane held in. This is the sound of the end beginning. How did we get here so close but so far? Just two strangers in the same damn car. Is there a version of us we can still bring back? Or is everything we build just faded to black? I'd rather have a fight that breaks the air than this crushing quiet of not knowing if you care. Oh. Cold, dissonant string section slowly swells in the background.
creating a deeply unsettling and anxious atmosphere. It doesn't resolve, it just hangs in the air before fading.
Slightly. And we're stuck in the loudest silence I have ever known. This comfortable distance is now overgrown. It's not empty, it's just the sound of what we'll never say. The tragic sound of our love fading just fading I walk through ashes of a past I can't erase. Every scar's a shadow carved across my face. Silent screams still echo in the corners of my mind, but I'm reaching for the light I thought I'd never find. Every broken piece I gather from the floor, turning pain to strength, I won't be shattered anymore. Wounded souls still bleeding slow, but I rise from the fire, I won't let go. Healing takes time, but I learn to breathe. Even with scars, there's a heart in me. I've drowned in silence, buried by regret. Fought a war within me, one I won't forget. But every tear that's fallen is a seed that grows. From the cracks in darkness, something living shows. Every broken piece I gather from the floor, turning pain to strength, I won't be shattered anymore. Wounded souls still bleeding slow, but I rise from the fire, I won't let go. Healing takes time, but I learn to breathe. Even with scars, there's a heart in me. These chains don't hold me now. I break them down. Through shadows I find my ground. My voice is stronger, hear the sound. Ooh, ooh. Wounded soul, still bleeding slow, but I rise from the fire, I won't let go. Healing takes time, but I'll learn to breathe. Even with scars, there's a heart in me. Wounded soul still learns to live. Every scar's a story of strength to give. It takes time, but I'll learn to breathe. Even with scars, there's a heart in me. The wounded soul still learns to live. Every scar's a story of strength to give. found your old t-shirt in a cardboard box. It still smells just a little bit like us. I fold it gently like a fragile piece of art, a finished relic of my own broken heart. The dust is settling on the photograph frames. I'm whispering goodbyes to both our names. It's just a room now, no longer our home. And I remember chapter 1, a nervous smile. Thought we were timeless, at least for a little while. We wrote a classic, a legendary tale. But even the best of stories sometimes fail. And this is the final chapter. The ink is running dry. There are no more words to write. No matter how I try, I'm turning the last page where it says the end. We were a beautiful story, my love, my friend, but the cover is closing. There's nothing to amend. This is the final chapter. This is the end. I won't tear the pages out, I won't burn the book away. They hold the sunlit memories of a brighter day. And though it hurts to read them, I'm grateful for the prose, for the crimson of the high times, like a dying rose. You taught me how to love, you taught me how to feel. You made a fairy tale seem almost real. And I'll keep that part, I'll keep it in my heart. But this is the final chapter. The ink is running dry. There are no more words to write. No matter how I try, I'm turning the last page where it says the end. We were a beautiful story, my love, my friend, but the cover is closing. There's nothing to amend. This is the final chapter. This is the end. The hardest part is letting go of sequels never made. The quiet little moments, the promises we laid. The epilogue I pictured with you still by my side is a ghost-written story I now have to hide. It's a phantom limb, a future I have to mourn, a book of empty pages, never to be born.
A heartbreakingly beautiful string section, led by a lonely violin, soars over the piano. The melody is full of longing and melancholy, like the theme music for a tragic ending. It's cinematic and deeply sad for about a minute.
beautiful story. Goodbye, my friend. The end. Sunrise creeping through the window blinds. You're still sleeping pieces what it finds in the quiet of the morning air. I trace the single silver strand that's in your hair, and in that moment the world just fell away. All I could think of were the words to say about tomorrow and all the days to come. I wanna be there when your hair is white and the stories in your eyes are my favorite light. I wanna hold your hand when our steps are slow and watch our garden of memories grow. Through the good and the bad, the joy and the pain, I'll be whispering your name again and again until we're gray. I see a little house up on a hill, a couple kids whose laughter never will be anything but music to my ears, chasing away all the passing fears. I see us sitting on a front porch swing, talking about everything and anything, and you'll still smile, that same old silly smile. Be there when your hair is white and the stories in your eyes are my only light. I wanna hold your hand when our steps are slow and watch our garden of memories grow. Through the good and the bad, the joy the pain, I'll be saying your name like a sweet refrain until we're gray.